Hello children, I hope you are safe and fine at home. So today we are going to learn about the sixth chapter of your value education, that is independence. I hope you are doing well preparation for your exams, okay, upcoming exams. So let's read out the chapter first, then I'll explain you the story. So the lesson name is independence. As you know, independence, what is the meaning of independence children? Yes, it is freedom. If we analyze independence as a virtue, then we get the satisfaction of a discovery. It means if we analyze, if we feel independence as a virtue, it means it's like a behavior, then we will get a satisfaction of something new we have discovered. Yes, if we try to connect the independence with the material and mechanical forces, then it is sure that independence is never going to be a possible thing to gain. We can take the example of a wheel. A wheel cannot do anything without an axle, and an axle is hence bound to the pulling chain. So we can say that in a wheel each and everything is dependent on others. But there is a right coordination of the parts with the center which keeps the order and regularity in the universe. I think you have observed the chain or the axle of your cycle also. You can give the example here. So these all like chain, axle and the wheel, these all are connected. They can't work without each other. So in the same way, the universe also, even the human beings, this natural things we have, and everything is linked to each other. They cannot work without the help of the others. In this way we can say we are dependent on others. Okay. So what do you mean by independence here? Considering the absolute contest of independence, it is the power to do what one wants. It is the freedom without any restrictions. It is a freedom or a power to do whatever one person wants to do. This is the definition of the independence. Independence is a person can only be his relatives. There are many forms of independence around us, but here we are going to learn about the main types of independence which have the reasons to be dependent on them. Okay, so first of all children, as I said, independence means what? It is freedom, we can say. Okay, or the power to do what one wants. This is the meaning of the independence. What is that? Power to do what one wants. And here, along with this, we are going to learn the different types of independence. That is political independence, and one more is civil independence. So let us see what are they. It is the freedom from the foreigner or a firm or from a tyrannical government. If illegal, it is called a felony or a crime. We should always be careful being trapped in it. So political independence means what? It is free from the foreigner. Okay, they can't rule us. We are free. Then from a tyrannical government, even they can't force us to do something. Okay, this is illegal. Next is civil independence. It is a liberty to act within the law. Means whatever law were made by the constitution or by the government, we have to act, we have to follow them, and we have to work within the limits. Otherwise it is called as delinquency. This can help in the future with the law and the order of a country. So these are the two types of the independence. One is political independence and one is civil independence. Yes. See here, independence is not a scientific thing that can be achieved just by applying some formulas or some theories to it. It can be achieved only if we have a strong determination of being free. Yes, we should have a willpower that we are free and we should do everything in a correct manner. That is called as independence here. In our day-to-day life, we come across a lot of truth around us, like a poor boy struggling hard to get something to eat, an old man or lady sweeping or gathering waste, a small girl roaming around in search of some economical help. So these are the visions we see, or what we visit, or what we see in our daily life around us. These are the real truths of the life. These people struggle hard to be free from their bondages, but unable to do so. But if we see through life that we live, then we will come to know that even after being free, we are independent or we are dependent in one or other way. Means we are dependent on other to survive. Okay. Take an example of our daily life. You are dependent on your parents because you have no income other than many expenses. You are dependent on your grandparents because if your parents, then your grandparents are there to help you in many ways. You are dependent on your elders, that is brother, sister, because they are always there to help you, save you in the times of problem or when you do something mischief. So this is the way that you too are not free or not, you are independent. Okay. So in this way we can say that we are dependent on our parents, like your elders, your grandparents. We are not free. Being independent means to be free from mind, body and soul. If you are able to be free from these and also the worldly things, then you will sure be an independent person. Okay, this is about the independence. So dear children, if you want to be independent, then you need to have the capability of doing your things in time by your own. You need to learn the ways to utilize time in a proper manner without wasting them, without doing any mischievous things. So from today onwards, be ready to face all the daily challenges and try not to take all the help from your elders or from others. Do your work and duties on your own with less help and guidance from others, and in this way you will see a great change in your daily life and you will become independent. Okay, so this is about the story of independence. Okay, I hope you got the point, you have understood the story. So let us meet in the next session. Thank you everyone, have a great day ahead.